Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is Take 5. This episode from our series, OnBoarding. I ran across this number, and those of you that watch me recently, I've been really into HR metrics and numbers, ROI. Onboarding is often the first introduction to the culture of the company. Makes sense. Organizations with strong onboarding process, their hiring retention 82%, and productivity is up by more than 70%. Better onboarding, in particular longer onboarding, faster time to productivity. Employees and companies with longer orientation onboarding programs are more proficient and at their jobs 4 months earlier. Yet for most of us, what do? We not only ignore onboarding, we make them miserable in the process. Hey, this is your first day. You're on probation. Just like crummy employees. We don't trust you. We don't trust our hiring. You're just like all the other crummy people. You're on probation. You left your regular job for a temporary job, and we surprised it with the probationary period. That's a surprise for you today. And then we don't think you're legal. We're going to challenge your ancestry with the I-9 form, and you're on drugs. We're going to make you pee in a cup. So when anybody asks them, hey, how was your first day? You'd be lucky to get this. Oh, good grief. What are we after? I want this. I want this. Think backwards. When someone calls that employee after their first day, how was your first day? If they text them, they send them a message. How was your first day? They say, it was great. I had great people around me. It was great. It was great. I made the right choice. I'm in the right place. Okay, so how do we do this? First, greet them at the front door. Be there as the manager. You're the manager in charge of this new employee. You're going to be held accountable. Let's get them started well. Greet them in the morning. Get them involved in a meeting or some kind of project. Get them engaged right away. Don't leave them alone for lunch. We're adults, I get it, but we never really outgrow. Here's the tray at junior high. We look around, where's my tribe? Do not leave them alone for lunch. One company talked about, oh no, we have the 5 division heads. Come find the employee, and that first week, the lunch is covered with the division heads. Then some more meetings in the afternoon, and then celebrate. Now, this will look different depending on your size and your situation. But believe me, if the first day is miserable, the employee is sent with a message, oh, it's only downhill from here. Oh, gosh, I've made a horrible mistake. I better start looking for work. Some of you may have been ghosted where employees just didn't even show up ever again. And I don't blame them. This is going to force us to get our act together. Well, in my day, we made them miserable the first day. Yeah, and employees don't have that kind of patience. If you think that's fun, they go home absolutely miserable on the first day. In this climate, that sends a message. What is your HR brand? And remember, and hear those slides again. Hunter, how many times are you going to show these? Until we get it straight, how valuable A players are, and how much we can create A players. And the first step, that first day, is critical. You would do this with a new customer, a critical customer, a big customer. You would make sure that first order, that first exchange is as perfect as it can be. With managers, critical that we get them up to speed. It's going to be rare that an A player overcomes a bad manager. Small improvements to onboarding can have a lasting impact. 69% of employees are more likely to stay with the company for at least 3 years after a positive onboarding experience. Hey, I don't care what you have to do. Make sure they have a great first day. Thanks for joining us. Send me your handbooks. Go to hunterlott.com. click on the box, send me the handbook. I'll review it, send back my snarky comments, and we can talk about the current policies, what you may want to add, and what it may look like going forward. Again, appreciate your time today. We will see you next time on Take 5.